I'm trying to find more whimsy in 2026, like I believe many other people are as well. And even though I find a lot of my life already pretty whimsical, I like to make a lot of stuff handmade. I have some cool art and curiosities in my home. I sew, I craft, and do lots of other things like that. I am trying to kind of find more whimsy in my activities and my media that I consume. So, because of that, I've started to delve into the world of Studio Ghibli movies because I only really watched, I think, parts of Ponyo when I was a kid, and then I did watch the full movie of Spirited Away, but I do not remember it, and I do not think I understood it when I was a kid or like really like connected with it at all. So I started watching the full movies one at a time. So I first watched Howl's Moving Castle, and then after that we watched. I say we. I watched it with my family. I've watched all of these with my family. We do a movie night every Sunday, so that's where I'm watching them. But I watched Howl's Moving Castle. Absolutely loved. Oh my gosh, loved all the characters. They were all just like they all felt like kind of a random group of people, but like a cute little family at the same time. I loved the magic in it, and I loved the characters. So it was a very beautiful movie. I love the random little boy that's living with Hal. I love him. I think he's adorable, and I love him so much. And of course, I love Hal and Sophie and Calcifer, and it's just a very beautiful film. Probably my favorite one that I've seen so far. So I saw Howl's Moving Castle first. And then after that, I believe I watched The Boy and the Heron. Incredible, gorgeous film. It was obviously a little like sillier and a little weirder, but also more serious in some parts as well. I thought Robert Pattinson's, because I'm watching these all dubbed, so I thought Robert Pattinson's version of like the Heron was incredible. I was trying the whole time to like hear him in the voice, and I just could not hear him. It was really quite incredible and silly, and so that was the next one I watched. And then after that, last week I watched Kiki's Delivery Service. So cute. I think that is the best kids for kids movie I've ever seen. All of these obviously I watched with my kids, but that one felt my kids liked the most, I think, because it's just like so calm and like peaceful until obviously the climax of the movie, but like it's just like a girl living her life, and she's so cute. She's voiced by Kirsten Dunst, and I was like, when I was watching the movie, I was like, that voice sounds so familiar. And then my husband looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, of course, that's exactly what I sounded like. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't place it. But her voice fits the character so well, and it's pretty adorable. But I felt like that really embodied whimsy for me, that movie, and I just thought it was so adorable, and my kids really loved it. And that was like the first movie we've watched since we started watching movies for every Sunday on movie night. That they didn't get like scared at any point, so that was also fun. So really, really love that one. And then my most recent watch on Sunday, this last Sunday, was My Neighbor Totoro. My daughter's teacher showed them that movie in her class, so she picked it for her movie night on Sunday, and because she really liked it when they watched it in class, and it's also just so wonderful. I think all of these movies are just gorgeous to look at, and they just make me feel like elated and excited to watch more movies like that. And so it's just like that is really embodies whimsy, like the images and the feeling I get feels very whimsical to me. If I had to rank them currently as it stands, the 4 movies that I've seen. I'd probably put Howl's Moving Castle on number one. Really close second, Kiki's Delivery Service, like super, super close. And then I'd put My Neighbor Totoro, and then I would put The Boy and the Heron. Not because any of them are like worse, like bad. They were all wonderful movies. The Howl's Moving Castle and Kiki's Delivery Service were just the ones that stood out to me most. And oh my gosh, just so gorgeous. I like immediately went on like my Amazon wish list, which I just use to save ideas for stuff like gifts for people or for myself. And I just saved a bunch of like different merch from both those movies, or just and My Neighbor Totoro, just because Totoro is so cute. So I absolutely loved them. I would love to hear what everyone's favorite like Studio Ghibli movies are, because I'm still trying to decide which one to watch next, because I got kind of gone through all the ones, or I really wanted to see Kiki's Delivery Service and Howl's Moving Castle for sure, and My Neighbor Totoro. And so I've seen those, and I don't really know where to go next. I also would like to hear other forms like of media, or like movies, songs, books that give you that like feeling of like wonder and whimsy, and make you feel like just so joyful and silly and fun. And so I'd love to hear more ideas where I can find that kind of feeling, because I've been really, really enjoying watching the Studio Ghibli movies.